Hey folks, this is Down at 14 and today is a Saturday the 28th of October. Yeah. I was going to say something in French, but I am currently learning French, so I don't want to offend anyone with my bad French. Hey, what's up? Again, this is Down at 14. You can find my podcast on Amazon, Spotify, Google Podcast, and any other leading streaming platforms. Please like, share, and tell a friend to join the conversation. Today, I am with a good classmate of mine, friend, sometimes confidant, and also my class rep. Yeah, her name is
Whoopee.
Yeah, so welcome to the episode. There's no plan, there's no idea behind this. We're just going to go with the flow. So again, like, share, and tell a friend. So I'm pretty sure you can hear the noise in the background. That's going to be our music for today's episode. So enjoy it, love it, get used to it, become one with it. The sound will calm you and guide you into a space of true enlightenment. But yeah, so I have done my best to make sure that I won't get you guys waiting for another month for another episode. So here we are. We were supposed to have a group of girls taking over the show for an episode or two, but Whoopi decided to flake with her friends.
I didn't flake.
Yeah. But yeah, as you can see, I care for gender equality and gender neutrality, so I allow women to have a voice and speak. I'm a gentleman like that. Don't you dare look at me like that. I am so pro gender.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it for today. I'll allow it.
But yeah, I figured the girls would come up with a topic of their own, say whatever they want, and edit the whole episode, and I do nothing, because a boy deserves to rest. He needs a hot girl summer too. I'm pretty. don't judge me. But no, I really just wanted to see what the girls had to say without getting inhibited by a man. What you laughing at?
What girl summer?
Tech. It was wow. But yeah, I just really wanted to see what the girls had to talk about, because there's not enough space out there for women's conversations, and I wanted to be that guy, because I care, right?
My friends.
Hey, yo. Okay, we're doing that now. Hey.
We're not doing anything.
Hey. So, what you fancy talking about? I know you and the girls had some things to talk about, and this is just really random.
I know.
Okay, let's see. On my TikTok, yes, I said TikTok, nobody cringe, especially my Zambian men who say, no, TikTok is for gay guys. If you're a guy and you're on TikTok, you're gay. Second, I'm trying to make money. I'm trying to be a big man. I don't say it out in my chest. But anyway, hey, don't judge me.
I'm not judging you. I'm just saying, you're saying big man. Nigga, you're already big.
Hey.
Get me both.
Hey, yo, oh, ice. Okay, shots fired. Okay.
Sorry, boo boo.
But yeah, on my TikTok, I was talking about passport bros. You're familiar with passport bros?
Mm.
Okay. For anyone who's not versed in the topic of passport bros, Jaco made a song called Passport Bros, and I'm not attacking him. So basically, a passport bro is dudes who like traveling around the world to go and find women in like third world countries to get married to or hook up with, you know, because apparently there's the idea that these guys wouldn't normally have a chance with women in their country. So it's usually like dudes from like the United States coming to Zambia, or maybe deep parts of like Indonesia, Asia, China situations, or going to like the outskirts of South Africa. There's actually one guy, Austin Hayes or something. He came to Zambia saying, "Oh, I want to check out Zambia and see what the motherland is like." He checked out different places like Kenya, Nairobi, I think, and he came to Zambia. And when he left, uh, he went and said, "Lusaka is boring." No, he loved being in Zambia, but like Lusaka is just like a suburban area. Like it's a good suburb, but it's boring.
He should have come to Copper Belts.
Uh,
He should have come to Copper Belts.
and I was like thinking about it, like, okay, these dudes come to places in the third world region. We have conversations about this in our developmental practices and theories of development class, where like there's the theory of the north and south. The north being like first world countries, the Asias, the Americas, the British and whatnot, and then the south being the African countries, the Indonesians and whatnot. But then I was thinking about it. Why is it cool for these dudes to come to Zambia or places like Zambia and then shit on our country? Like their own countries don't have like baggage. You get?
Okay, you're saying why? I think I've already given a reason. These people feel inferior in their own countries, and ladies in our countries, it's hilarious when you think about it. But ladies in their own countries don't like them as much, so they come to Zambia or to any inferior country and just try and get hookups. To them, they're cool. But those girls, they don't want them missing out. So they come to countries that I feel like don't know what it is to like have a high life. I should say, yeah, maybe something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, and cause of like even talking about the whole situation around him coming and meeting these women who have like thoughts and ideas of prospects of being married to him was like a problem. And he went and said stuff like, okay, look, you have the wrong idea. It's not like I just go to these places and tell them stuff and whatnot. It's like, okay, yeah, some of them are just there for like the hookup culture, and you're like, does Zambia really have a hookup culture? And then you start thinking about it and like, okay, maybe it does. And then you start like analyzing it through that context, and you think, okay, he may have just documented the fun he was having, but then he brought a light to a situation that most people are unfamiliar about the country. So it's like, okay, quote unquote, it's cool. Okay, it's not cool, but then what do you do? He spread the light, or in a country that usually gets most of its publicity through like South Africa and Zimbabwe. So it was like,
Yeah.
it was like, okay, he gave us publicity firsthand without having it to get watered down through other different streams of media and platforms. And you're like, okay, hookup culture. Okay, is it boring, or was it like he met the wrong people who showed him boring places in the country? And I watched his video, and he was like, "Yeah, no, this place doesn't have Uber, and like,
We have Yango.
And you're right, but then it's not like Yango is fast. He'll
It's okay. Yeah, it's not fast.
he complained about it not being like Uber, because like an Uber is almost everywhere, and he was like, okay, but like if you're using Yango, it's like nobody's really there. You have to wait like 5 to 15 minutes, and he complained about it. And they're like, okay, yeah, that's definitely something to complain about, especially like for us in Mulungushi who don't have Yango in Kabwe.
We don't.
We don't. So like, oh, okay, he has a point. I'm gonna give homeboy that.
Yeah.
But then you're like, okay, if Uber was to come, how would that change the game for people like Ulendo, Yango, these new guys that are coming about with like Bolt and whatnot? So yeah, I was thinking about it, and I will give him that. And then I was watching him like plan his day out. He got in Zambia, tried, like I said previously, he was trying to get like an Uber situation. He ends up going to like this housing estate that keeps him, and yeah, he had good digs. He had a good place to stay. We kept him safe. As Zambians, like we showed him our Zambian hospitality. Americans would say it's that southern hospitality, if you get me. I don't have a good American accent, so to the American people listening, I hope I haven't offended thee. But no, like, we showed him Zambian hospitality. We kept him safe, we kept him protected, we kept him fed. Alive. But yeah, like I was saying, um, we showed him we were kind. Like, it's one of those things people say about Zambia compared to like places like South Africa, where if you get left in the road, you're gonna probably stay on the road. You get?
Yeah.
So we kept him safe. And just like me, he has allergies, so I sympathized with him there. He was having issues with his eyes, so he ended up having to get stronger medication for his eyes and his allergies. Yeah. Um, he said he wanted to go to the gym, but he changed his mind midway through like the video of me watching, and
I gotta say that.
anyway, this episode is going to sound weird for a lot of people because I'm not going to edit it. I'm sorry. Um, like I said, it was weird, and I feel like Zambia, especially for the fact that Zambia has a lot of women who like foreign men, especially like Zambian women who have the preference, it's the supposed preference of having only a thing for Asian men.
My friend, just because you don't like a drama doesn't mean you have to actually attack us.
I'm not attacking.
Okay, but here's the thing. We do not like them vis-a-vis. Have you seen those? No offense. I am so sorry. No offense. But, yeah, you guys look good in the movies. Spectacular, handsome, cute, edible. Everything.
Those were a lot of adjectives. But listen, what I'm saying is there are a lot of African women, especially Zambian women, who say
Delulu.
they only want to date Asian men. And you see it on these apps. Facebook, WhatsApp, TikToks, and whatnot. Like, I only want to date an Asian man. Black men stay away from me. And it's like, okay, homegirl, you have cognizant dissonance. Because the fact that you think an Asian, and I'm not saying that there are no Asian men or white men out there that will love you for being you, but you thinking that only Asian men are for you, you have something real messed up in your head. And this is coming from a guy who just saw a YouTube of a Russian man getting married to a Zambian girl, and like it's so pretty, it's so cute, it's so amazing. But do you really think Austin Hayes, a dude who literally has a YouTube account designated to the fact that he goes and roams around the planet on planes, to hook up with all these different women for content is going to fall in love with you, you must be in your mind. You must be the Lulu. But hey, there's still hope.
There's no. You've killed it, murdered it. Which hope? Don't lie to us. Thank you very much for killing the hope I had. Oh my God, Russian men are now going the dark.
I'm not saying. Look, you can find a Russian man. You can find a man. You can find an Asian man, a white man.
No, I have the best Arab Indian name.
Oh, so for anyone asking, the voice in the background there is Pandebe Juanita. If any of you have heard the episode on suicide, she was my other host, and me listening to her say Arab men is like okay, but weren't you the chick who was saying you have a thing for a dude named Alejandro and he's Mexican? Pick a side.
Yeah, Spanish Arab. There's just the. They give me those vibes. Those vibes. Where I just want to wrap my legs around them. You know.
But don't worry, for me, I actually like black chocolates. You know,
I also like
dipped
chocolate.
in a little
but
bit of
you know,
sunburn.
Just in case of.
Yeah.
Just in case of cases, you just have to keep your options open, but not Chinese.
Hey.
Why not Chinese, if I may ask?
I don't know. I've never seen it.
Handsome. I said, no more looking. There's one that was trending on TikTok. Let me find him for you,
Really?
baby. He was
But I feel like whenever they put those nice fine ones in movies, like they select. Like they select.
not in movies, in real life. In real life, he was tall, built,
Baby.
chiseled. The air.
Give it to him
Yeah.
every day.
For all my niggas out there, I don't know how to feel
God.
about this. I don't know how to feel about this.
Oh, sorry, I said I like chocolate. But you know, I also like a bit of white.
No,
Just a dip.
did you hear how you talked about Asian men?
You want me to talk about black men? Okay. We're talking about black men. When it comes to black African men,
They are
the saltiest, creamy, and sweetest men ever.
right.
They got the veins.
They got everything.
They got the body.
Got the hands.
The hands.
The
The face.
The hands just say it.
But they hold you and grab you and pull you, hey, choke you, pull your hair. You know what?
Mommy, I'm sorry if you hear this. I'm still a baby. We Wakamba. They've spoken, the women. Anyway, if I had the host who was male, so me maybe we would talk about. But anyway, wakazi wangakupai. Women can kill you. Nankarazi. I'm outnumbered.
We're taking over. So, here's the thing again. For him to say that he didn't have fun in Zambia,
Yes.
did he meet Solochi? For real. Because in Lusaka, or for those who are not familiar with Solochi, look her up. She's like one of our biggest Zambian slay queens, you know. We got Solochi, we got beautiful women in Lusaka that can provide each and every, I don't know, but you know, yeah. Yeah.
Mommy, I'm sorry.
Mommy, I'm sorry.
I don't know what they're talking about.
I don't think he just asked the right people or looked in the right places. Because if he went to Decapo, if he went to what other places? Chicago's Granddaddy's. You have these places where, you know, there are those nice ladies. But I think he just didn't know where to go.
Papa Joe's.
The
lists are endless, you guys.
The list is endless. And maybe if he went to the Copper Belt, like I said, the Copper Belt,
Where there
are real women.
Yeah.
Not in Lusaka where you get prototypes and photocopies. But if he went to the Copper Belt, yeah, by the way, I'm from the Copper Belt if you haven't noticed. So yeah, he would have found the real babes. The light skin bananas, the dark skin chocolate babes. He would have found everything, all the assortments he wanted.
Mommy, these girls, I don't know them, mommy.
Says the guy who was actually telling anyway. Hey, anyway, go back and sleep, my friend. You said mommy doesn't mind. Don't worry, auntie. He doesn't know. I'm teaching him bad manners. Yes. So, I don't think he just went to the right places. Otherwise, he may have the money, but as long as you don't go to the right places, you're not going to have fun, of course. So,
I mean, he was complaining about he was complaining about spending money. So
then he's not rich. He's broke. Why are broke people coming to Zambia to come and actually tarnish your reputation by saying they didn't have fun because of them being broke?
hey, I'm not saying he's broke. I'm just saying
Don't want you to complain about spending.
things are expensive.
Things are expensive. Anyway, excuse me. For us, they're expensive. For him, he shouldn't complain. We might say he's a foreigner, but Kaya. Hey, I'm going by the African context. When I say when a foreigner comes to your country, he's supposed to have money. Why is he coming there? Okay, why? Why is he even complaining that things are expensive? Then he went to the wrong places.
Yes.
What's your input?
Well, Zambia is fun, Zambia is an interesting nation on its own. So I feel like he was just exposed to the fake reality of what's not fun in Zambia. I mean, he had to go to the realest gangster places for him to have a good time, to feel like he's part of something. Why didn't he travel to the copper belt? Kitwe,
Jarabozo would have given him a nice time. Not Lusaka, why you have this except people trying to actually give you fake life, my friends.
Where are you from?
copper belt.
Wait, when the same bus we're going home, mate.
Copper belt gives you
The
the
copper
right
belt.
vibe.
Come on.
I need
do
another
everything
person from
right.
Lusaka here. I'm feeling cornered.
Guys, a chef, you even come, we're going to finish you as well.
Keep hoping. Anyway, all I'm saying is like, look, traveling costs money, and if you're trekking all along Zambia and places, it gets hard. It gets hard, and money, safety. Look at me trying to support this guy like I care. Anyway, it's tough, guys. Money is expensive to have around. But like, we welcome people. We have amazing things here. We have libraries, we have museums,
And we're hospitable, that's the beauty. Yeah, we have the falls.
we have the Musi Otunya. If anybody calls it different, I will slaughter them.
If
Cause
anybody says it's in Zimbabwe, which we know it's not in Zimbabwe, it's never been in Zimbabwe,
Hey,
it will never
Be
be
in Zimbabwe! It's in Zambia! Correct it! It's in where? Zambia. It's not in Zimbabwe. Stop lying to yourself.
The embarrassment.
The embarrassment.
So embarrassing.
Ish.
This reminds me, it's like Zimbabwe likes stealing things from Zambia.
Even their song.
Even the songs.
At a man piece from the
What's up with you guys that stealing things?
you people are not proud of your own musicians, Like, don't you know your place?
Is it the inflation which is
Is it
going
inflation?
on? Which
Is it
still
because you
going-
don't have your own currency? Like, is it?
hey,
So
Wakamba.
there's going to be no white Wakwacha.
Hey, they even wanted to claim.
there. No, they're going there.
They're going to Kwacha what?
I have a feeling, okay, if I can start stealing songs and the force which has never been there.
They even wanted to claim Mordecai. And I'm coming at this from Zambia. He's from Zimbabwe. Like, are you serious? Do you need prayers?
Embarrassing.
Do you need holy water? Can we
Embarrassing.
provide for you? Like, you seem like the beggars,
I feel like we should do like a case study. I think it's the inflation thing which made them. There's something. Something
it's
in their
actually
mind.
affecting the way they
I know.
think.
Hey, these girls are spoken. Anyway, we rep Zambia, represent LSK, my people from one Zambia, one nation.
Not LSK alone. Nakamba Copper Belt. Ish.
I was going to finish with
We are repping all
the
the
CP.
provinces.
Ha.
We are talking.
We're talkies. The talkatives.
Ha. Ha.
He should be having us on every session, you guys. We're
Just-
giving you guys life.
Live.
Not class. Sometimes you need a bit of
Spices.
Yeah.
To like give you like a
You need energy.
eh.
Beba, be. Eish, it's hot in here. Ha. Anyway, I would like to end it here unless people have more to talk about.
No, I've actually vented about Zimbabwe, so me, I'm okay. Panda Bear?
I'm good. Out here representing all the provinces.
Hey! Even people from Mansa.
Even Undazi.
Eish. Kwa salashe kunkala na mkazi wa mtonga si. Tonga woman also here. But
Hey, and all the beautiful Bambas out there.
And the Lunta girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aish. Will this episode end? Will this episode end? So, to round it all up, we talked about passport bros. We talked about life. We talked about Zambia versus Zimbabwe and them getting all our nice stuff in Zambia. Next, maybe we'll attack Malawi and the rest of these guys Pamaboda. But yeah, this has been your boy Down at 14 with my lovely female guests from the Copper Belt who are slowly going to bully me to be thin. We have Whoopi, Panda Bear. Again, I'm going to say this. Please like, share, comment, tell a friend, invite someone. You guys are paying my bills. We need more Zambian people talking because we need more stuff to be proud about, especially on the internet. This is my voice, our voice, and everybody else's voice. So thank you guys for listening, and hey, see you next time. You can catch me on Spotify, Amazon Music, Google Podcast, and every other leading streaming podcast service. And also we can shout out to AfriPods for getting my podcast there. Thank you guys.